Well, good afternoon, my friends, and welcome back. Cumberland Outdoorsman out here once again at my shooting bench doing some testing with some Winchester 22 hollowpoint high velocity. And yes, this is another video for my 22 rimfire series. Today we'll be testing this ammunition with my Remington bolt action model 581. And we'll be checking for accuracy, consistency, and also impact performance at 50 yards. So we want to see if this individually packed ammunition is any different as compared to this bulk packed ammunition. Now, the individually packed ammunition is a 40 grain hollow point by Winchester. Both of these are Winchesters. These have a copper wash bullet, or copper coated. As you can see, they're hollow point. And then these bulk packed 22s have a 36 grain lead hollow point. So let's shoot some groups down here at 50 yards and see how accurate and consistent both of these types of ammunition are. Okay, we have a series of targets set up down there at 50 yards. There's 4 targets. And we're going to be shooting at the top target on the left using the Winchester Xpert 22 hollow point bulk pack. So let's see how well this ammunition groups. Okay. Let's shoot another 5-shot group. We'll shoot at the left target on the bottom. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, now we got 5 rounds loaded up of the Winchester Super X 40 grain. This is copper plated 22 ammo. So we'll be shooting at the top target on the right. That sounds a lot louder, folks. Okay, that ammo seems to be grouping off to the right a little bit. Now then, we're shooting at the bottom target on the right. 5 more rounds here. Okay, folks, Now we're going to do a velocity and expansion test. And I've got some wet newspaper layers down there at 60 yards. So we're going to see what kind of speed we get and how well these bullets will expand. I'm going to fire 3 shots each, and then we'll see what kind of results we get. Okay, here's the first round. I'll be shooting off to the left a little bit in that wet newspaper. (1,225). (1,218). Okay, 1,151. Now we're going to try the 40 grain individually packed Winchester Super X hollow point. Here we go. Okay, 1,343. I thought those sounded louder. 1,344. 1,361. Wow. Okay, let's go check our expansion medium down there and see what kind of performance we got at impact. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we were spot on in terms of accuracy. So let's see what we got here. Nice even spacing for all these bullets. Still penetrating. Okay, we got deeper penetration with the 40 grain bullets, and we have one here stuck in the wet newspaper from the 36 grain bullet. We'll get all these gathered up, and then we'll take a close look at them. 1, 2, and let's see. I think there's another one stuck in here somewhere. There it is. Good terminal performance on those bulk pack rounds. So let's see how the others did. Okay, I see a piece of lead right there. It came dislodged from one of those rounds. And they went just a little deeper, not much, but with more upset here. Got deeper penetration with the bullets actually coming apart at 60 yards. In fact, they actually fragmented. Looks like the one in the center penetrated the deepest. Well, okay, my friends, in summary of this little test that I performed today, let me just first of all mention that the results that you get out of your gun may vary between different types of ammunition, different brands, and different styles, even within the same manufacturer. So you really need to go out and find the ammunition that's best suited for your gun. And all these tests that I perform here are for the hunter, the outdoorsman. That's the reason I check my performance at hunting distances like 50, 60 yards, 40 yards or whatever, wherever I expect to encounter game. And that's the results that I like to share with you. Now, first of all, in terms of accuracy, the Winchester Xpert 22 hollow point, which is a bulk pack, seemed to group the best. That was the first 5-shot group, which is not bad. That's about a 1/2 inch or so. And then the second group down here on the bottom was even better. You know, that's a really phenomenal group actually. All of them right there clustered around the bullseye. You know, that's a perfect headshot on a squirrel every time. And out of this ammunition, that's a 36 grain hollow point. It's just a standard lead hollow point. This one right here. I was getting around 1,225 feet per second, give or take. That's the average velocity in approximation. And like I said, it's a 36 grain hollow point. Now for the Winchester Super X high velocity copper plated hollow point, that's a 40 grain hollow point, accuracy kind of fell off. It shot a little bit off to the right, as you can see. That was the first 5-shot group. I got a little bit of vertical stringing there. And then that's the second 5-shot group, still shooting off to the right. And like I said, that's a copper plated lead hollow point that weighs 40 grains with a escape velocity of around 1,350 feet per second. So you could tell from the sound of those rounds when they went off that they were traveling at least 100 feet per second faster than the first batch, you know, the Xpert 22 hollow point. Now, in terms of terminal performance, the 36 grain hollow point performed very well, I have to say, and most of those stayed pretty well intact. Got a beautiful mushroom, as you can see. There's the base of the bullet, and there's the mushroom there. And all three of them were fairly consistent. The bullet stayed pretty well intact, with the front nose of the bullet mushrooming all the way over to the base, okay? And it didn't quite penetrate as far as the 40 grain bullet, which we have here. And in most all of these, there was only one that stayed together. The rest of them, the front part of the bullet completely shredded apart. There you can see, that's part of the nose cone of the bullet, and there's the base. And that pushed on through to penetrate, oh, maybe a 1/2 inch to 1 inch deeper than the 36 grain bullets did. Here's one that somewhat stayed intact. You can see that the nose cone of the bullet is mushroomed down all the way over the base there. There's the base of the bullet. So they've got a little bit more horsepower, you know, a little more velocity and a little more weight, so they're going to hit harder at those distances that I tested this ammunition. But as far as what I would use for small game hunting, I got to say I would more than likely prefer this ammunition here. A, it's not nearly as loud. B, it performed really well on the expansion medium down there. I like the way those bullets stayed intact, but yet had nice uniform mushrooming. But most of all, I like that accuracy right there. You know, I always tend to favor better accuracy with any kind of ammunition. So I'm going to stick with that whenever I go small game hunting with this rifle. You know, if I intend on using that ammunition, that's what I'm going to stick with. So hopefully this video was helpful. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was just strictly a test today. I wanted to see which type of ammunition performed better, and I think you could see the results. So with that being said, let me go ahead and close out the video, and thank you once again for watching. And remember, if you like to go hunting, fishing, camping, shooting, hiking, no matter what your outdoor pursuit happens to be, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. But also remember, hit that like button, smash that bell icon, and subscribe. That way you'll know when more videos like this one will be coming your way. So until next time, y'all get out there and enjoy the great outdoors, and if you go shooting, have a lot of fun. Just make sure you do it safely. I'll be seeing you.